Yeah, I had this memory of my brother. We used to walk home from school together. I guess this particular memory, I would have been maybe, I don't know, 6 or 7. We experienced quite a lot of racist abuse and sort of bullying or people trying to bully us. And there was this kid for a while who would follow us home from school. He would wait for us and he would follow the three of us home and he'd kind of shout abuse at us and try and intimidate us, and it wasn't a pleasant experience. I was a few years younger than my brothers as well. I was still learning, I think, to stick up for myself. And my brother eventually, after a few days of this, his name's Sat eventually decided he'd had enough of this and just rounded on this guy and exchanged punches with him. Mostly my brother throwing. I could see the shock on this guy's face, and I remember exactly where it was. A road called Fir Road, and it was called Fir Road because there was this massive fir tree over the top. In my mind's eye, it's kind of the sun is setting behind them, and there's this fir tree, and there's my brother silhouetted, which obviously isn't how it looked, but that's how I remember it. And I remember just the sheer defiance on his face of I'm not having this.
Yeah.
And that kid never bothered us again. When I think about that, it kind of taught. It was one of the first lessons in, I can just say, no, I'm not having this. This is not right, it's not fair, and I'm going to stick up for myself. And that was Sat throughout our childhood. He had a defiance and a refusal to bow to unfair treatment, particularly racism, bullying, anything of that nature. He'd stick up for himself, and I took a lot from that.
Well, I mean, as role models go, there's you've got a great one there, because you're absolutely right that bravery to say no, that's not okay with me. It says a lot about his sense of self and his self-worth. And I think of those people that, and I'm a bit of a sort of stand up to bullies type. And it doesn't come from a place of wanting to be violent or wanting to be aggressive or any of those things. I mean, I'm a very sort of calm person as well. But if you pushed me, I will defend myself because I value who I am. I value that I think I know I'm a good person, and I don't deserve this. And nor did you, and nor did your brother. And so for him to have that sense of self-worth is what shocks bullies. Because you're not supposed to have it. You're supposed to just go, oh, sorry, just don't cause any trouble, just look away. But no, I can totally see why he's that image of him behind I mean, let's be honest, two boys scrapping is probably not. It's not like something off John Wick, is it? It's always just flailing arms and legs and pulling on jackets. But in our mind's eye, there was a heroic moment there for you, and that's how you remember it.
It's quite likely none of the blows connected.
Yeah.
But in my mind, it's like Karate Kid or Rocky or something like that. But the symbolism of it was
Absolutely
the thing that stayed with me.
Yeah.